Revelio. Yes. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Revelio.
And charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire. Aloha Mora.
I cannot do this for all eternity. May we talk about this? Ah! Let us
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Levioso. Revelio.
Anything else that you know? Please want to know.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I surmise. when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Confringo.
Watch yourself.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Would you try not to make this too easy for me? Where did you go, coward?
Revelio.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Bring me a dozen ships. There. One less ship. Hello?
Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Someone been taken out last minute.
Revelio.
requires a
Accio.
regret coming here. Seems you're out.
Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. This looks like trouble. Revelio.
Could do with a
Petrificus Totalis.
What was that? I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Petrificus Totalis.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone. I could be used for better things than this so-called...
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
No!
Defendo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Up there. That's our way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Glacius! Confrontator!
One less.
An intruder!
Glacius! Confringo!
I know your kind. You weaken quickly.
Confringo!
How is this happening?
Incendio! Defendo!
I won't rest until
Not for a minute dying, are we?
Confringo! Glacius! Potato!
I'll need more courage in a fall-off.
You don't know who you're playing for! Don't get accustomed to that!
Confringo!
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Potato!
I'll get you.
Glacius! Confringo!
I'm not done with you.
Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Is this Hogwarts?
Look what you...
Stop right there!
Confringo.
Have you not run away?
Stop right there!
You're going to regret that. Another miserable bitch caught in my trap. Stop that right now!
Expulsion. Potato.
You just wait till I come down.
Glacius. Confringo. Defend.
That's just the beginning.
Expelliarmus. That's mine.
Now, this has become personal.
Well then, from above.
Glacius. Confringo.
You've made a great mistake.
Incendio. Potato.
You can't hold out forever. You will pay.
Is that the...
I shall avenge your death. You won't survive this, my young friend.
Leviosa.
Get away with that.
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
They lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Protego. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Protego! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Protect! Glacius! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Incendio! Arresto Momentum! Crucio! Descendo! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Glacius, Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus, Crucio. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Glacius, Confringo, Levioso, Expelliarmus, Arresto Momentum, Defendo. Glacius, Confringo, Incendio. Glacius, Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus, Crucio, Incendio, Glacius, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Levioso, Defendo. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Glacius! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Glacius, Confringo, Defendo. Glacius, Confringo, Defendo. Glacius, Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Glacius, Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus. Glacius, Confringo. Glacius, Confringo. Defendo, Expelliarmus, Levioso. Protego. Glacius, Confringo. Glacius, Confringo. Defendo. Glacius, Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Glacius, Confringo, Incendio. Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Incendio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Descendo! Crucio! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Reparo! Depulso! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! What a relief. Revelio.
I am curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isidora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Assignment?
Told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Homura.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
What did you...
To Bolso. Revelio. Lumos. Hello, Homura. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I Revelio.
Great witches and wizards of the past who once sat in the same chairs as we now get to sit in the common room. Most inspiring. They really shouldn't allow food and drinks in the common room.
The food that appears in the Great Hall.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the whole.
Spare a moment. Dig has an idea to share with you.
Revelio.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
My first employment was
it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. we now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your
I
new...
completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand. Textbook execution.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Oh, hard work and good luck.
Muggles have made life hard for us.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Handy resource indeed, your
Patricus Totalis.
I'm most pleased to be included.
They're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Revelio. Patricus Totalis.
What are you up to now?
Protego! Levioso! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Glacius! Confringo! Incendio! Defendo! Glacius! Confringo! Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, the absconder assassin!
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio!
Confringo!
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
Revelio!
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio. Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Confringo!
That's one exact destroyed. I should get them. Can't let you harm Aranshire any more than you already have. Revelio. Accio.
Glacius!
Incendio.
Confringo! Stego! Glacius! Confringo!
Incendio.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Accio.
Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Half finished. These eggs must be destroyed. Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
Incendio.
Depulso. Defendo.
Revelio.
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
That's the last of the spider sacks. Revelio.
Accio. Glacius.
Incendio.
Confringo. Defendo.
Revelio. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio. I hope that's the last spider.
Glacius. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Defendo. Bombarda. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Intlex is simply Revelio. Revelio.
Glaciers, Incendio, Confringo.
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Revelio.
Mr. Dunn. I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary. What sort of thing are we looking for?
See how Calliope has done her hair that day. She's brilliantly creative. I think I might have to...
Nice doing business with you.
I'll say it again.
Thank you for stopping in. Be sure to visit us again soon.